Okay, so hopefully that'll do it. Okay, I got it up and running again. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart at this point and make a note at like 30 minutes here. Restarted. It's kind of lame though, but whatever. So yeah, last night I was AFKing in the wrong place. Sorry, let me completely restart it. Let me just completely restart. Welcome back for another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be going over what I did in between streams, as well as kind of talk about the future designs and stuff like that I have for the Ocean Monument base here. This right here is the spot that I figured actually works the best for AFKing. I AFK'd in the spot that I normally did, and I hardly had any. I think it was like only up to this hopper from both sides. So I was AFKing only like maybe 2 hours now right here, and I got this whole thing loaded up, and it's starting to go all the way back to like here now. Yeah, so this one on both sides, and I think that if I'm AFKing overnight right here, I should have this whole thing completely packed up. But the problem is that I keep unloading. I got tons of shards, tons of crystals over here, and I need somewhere for this stuff to get sent to and sorted through. So what we got to do is get our area under here figured out for the sorter. So what we're gonna have to do is drain all of this out and then kind of dig down quite a ways to make this pretty much the main inventory and sorting room of the base. I'm going to be building basically a covering for this area right here, and then right here I think what we're gonna do is actually have the water elevator that'll be able to bring us up and down into this area from here. So yeah. Oh, hey Wens, thanks for joining up too. I really appreciate you guys. Anyways, so we had an issue with the live stream. I had to restart my live stream, so I did start working on this. This is going to be the outside of the base. What I'm doing is just kind of molding what I already have into the Ocean Monument, so it doesn't look like we're completely getting rid of the Ocean Monument, but more or less it looks like we're just kind of building onto it, kind of like a build site onto an existing structure. So I think that that'll end up looking really cool. Plus it'll just kind of close off those gaps so we can start drying out the inner part. But our biggest hurdle is these guys constantly coming after us. Like, watch our back here. I've already gotten like 5 tridents in a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep working on this. So where was I? I was kind of right around here. I think I'm gonna mine this down. Then kind of put this. Actually, I need to grab those blocks so I can use them. Come on. Worst part about working underwater is having everything floating away from you all the time. And I might actually want these to connect a little bit, I think. It's like some blocks like mine so fast, and then others it's like struggle. So that looked pretty cool. Kind of build this down a little bit. Oh, and I'm not sure actually what got cut off or whatnot. Before I get started on all this, I guess I should probably actually show you what I got accomplished. The last time we were here, we only got the other side done. I think we only got 3 of the kill chambers done. And of course I missed a spot right there, so unfortunately I have to come back and fix that. I do have the materials for it though. But all the way around this entire base is these pillars of kill chambers that are constantly collecting pretty much anywhere that, I mean, I'm definitely gotten I'm definitely getting spawns no matter where I am in my base, but there's just the ultimate, like, basically like the sweet spot where I'm going to get the majority of these spawning in Guardians. But I did get all these built in all the way down to this same area, so that way when we actually do start building the outside areas, it's all going to really flow into each other. So that'd be really cool once we get all this completely done. But yeah, sorry, I kind of missed that on the I think I missed that on the issue with the live stream. And then also something I did off camera in between streams was I got all my villagers squared away in here. So I have all the villagers that I need. All the I have some really decent trades, like unbreaking. I mean, some of these are really expensive, but they're kind of worth it in some cases. Some of them are pretty cheap and worth it. And then I have the one guy right here for my books, so I can constantly buy books. Most of our money this season, I think, is going to be made by our fishermen, because they take cod, like 15 cod for 1 emerald, and we're just constantly killing cod either between the fish traps here or the actual guardians that are going to drop that. And then the bottom area where our sorting room and stuff like that, this is going to be the design that we're going to be using for the floor under there. And that's kind of what I went over on my first live stream before it kind of crapped out. So anyway, hopefully it all kind of, you know, ends up looking really good. In my mind, it looks really good. So hopefully reality will be just as good as my my dream, my vision of what this is going to turn into. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, this stream pretty much just going to be doing a lot of work getting this all squared away. Apparently I cannot eat anything right now. Again, like, these guys are going to be the most annoying. It's like, where's my axolotls when I need them? Okay. Stand. It's like I'm barely tapping on my controller, like, okay, and then I hit everything else. Okay. Getting rid of that. That is annoying the heck out of me. Hopefully this won't take too, like, long today. So I only have pretty much another hour and a half to get this done. So I'm hoping that in the next hour and a half we'll be able to get this all accomplished. That's kind of my goal here. And we'll mine this out, this out. Yeah, looks like it needs to kind of branch out a little bit more. Oh, my favorite kind. Yeah, I think that looks good. Hopefully I'm not losing too many blocks up there. I really do like this deep slate, what is it called? Tile. I think it looks really cool. This dude go in there. Let's do that. Yeah. Come on. Second, I just want to barely tap it to. Yep. Okay, that placed. I don't know what. There's been a lot of lag, and I don't know if it's the guardian drops that are going through the hoppers that are maybe causing a little bit of the lag. Which wouldn't be surprised, wouldn't surprise me. So there's a lot going through there. Not to mention the iron golems. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the fun part of today. The inside part is not what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I do have a decent amount of sponges, but still not that fun. Yep, I'm placing. Place. Okay, I'm barely outside the... Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Okay. Luckily, a couple of these areas are pretty shallow. Terrific. Bet you anything we'd be done by now if we didn't have to deal with these guys. Okay. Hey, what's up, Panda? Yo, yo. You can tell I say that a lot, right? Oh, come on. I'm glad you thought that was funny. Oh my gosh, these guys. Don't understand what their passion is with death. It's like if you can hear my controller, it's like you can hear me actually pushing the button to place these blocks and it's just not really functioning. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I wouldn't mind some more tridents, but... Yo, what's up, Manuel? Oh, come on. Oh, these phantom membranes, I think I left them there to remind myself of how I actually killed it. I had boats, you know, like kind of from getting the villagers over here and stuff, so there's a whole bunch of boats, so I swam under the boats, and the phantom basically got caught up into the boat, and that's how I was able to kill it. I was like, wow, well, that's kind of a strategy of catching phantoms I've never seen before anyway. So what I am building is just the next stage of the base. So this is the ocean monument with the guardian farm basically built into it. Right here, these are going to be the pillars that are going to be holding up the base. And then there's going to be like a floor that basically goes across this whole thing. And then after that, there's going to be a big structure up above here because we're going to be building a mob farm that's going to be right above here, and then it's going to be basically all the mobs are going to be sent into the same kill chamber as the iron golems, which I think will work out because like if there's any zombies and stuff like that that fall in there, the iron golems don't fight really against, I think they fight against skeletons and they fight against zombies, so them fighting against each other in there is going to actually increase the chance of basically just them killing each other faster. So that would be cool. And I do have some guardians going into my fishing thing just because there's one spawn site on each side, but that's whatever, not that big a deal. But I mean, this is the next stage. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. We're trying to block off all the interior spots, so that way we can actually drain the inside of it underneath, and then that way we could put our sorting system underneath, because we don't really have enough room to put the sorter inside the ocean monument, so it's going to have to come down here. So we have to drain this whole thing and then dig it down quite a ways, but we do have some pretty good plans with it. I think it's going to turn out really good. I mean, it's going to be one of those things that's just going to evolve over time here. I do have a plan, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to end up the way that I have it planned, because most of the time it doesn't really go exactly the way that I want it to. Not that that's a bad thing, but usually like as I'm building it, you know, my vision kind of doesn't match what ends up being the final product. So we'll see how it all evolves. Thanks for asking, though. I really appreciate it. And then we did talk about a little bit earlier how much, like basically where to AFK and how to get the maximum amount of drops from these guys. Where you basically have to find that sweet spot, just kind of experiment. But it should be about 24 blocks away, but it's like you kind of want to be not on the dot like of 24 blocks away. Kind of want to be like a little bit further. And what I realized is if you're like right on one of them, it's not the greatest. It's actually better to be kind of in between. What I mean by that is like find a middle spot right here and then go 24 blocks in like that. Because I was doing like kind of the center spot, and it seemed like it wasn't really getting. I don't know why I keep getting hit by those underneath them. But it wasn't really catching this too much, or it wasn't meeting the corners. And so if you kind of go in between and go about 24 blocks away, it kind of gets that curvature, which gets a lot more of the mobs spawning into these areas, which I don't think I was far enough away, but kind of get an idea of how that works, because it's all, you know, a circle, more like a ball type measuring system. I even get okay. So do that. Except for and of course these guys are being super annoying today. Okay, I placed that block. What the heck? And we'll put these guys back in there. It's like nobody's even on. Like it's only me that's on, so it's got to be the stuff around here that's causing the lag. Which of course I try to do whatever I can to actually decrease the amount of lag, but it doesn't always work out. Alright, see you later, Emmanuel. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for remembering. Okay, is this gonna fit together really well? Oh man, these guys. I don't know, do you guys think it's looking pretty cool so far though? I feel like I'm in the right track on this. It almost looks like kind of like a factory or some kind of like industrial complex built into like an ocean monument kind of thing. This side gets kind of deep, I think. Click. There you go. Knocked out the axolotl. What's the heart thing? Like, no, is that an axolotl thing? Because I've noticed it every now and then. Like, do axolotls give you, like, regeneration? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But I've noticed that a couple times where I'll be near an axolotl and I'll have that like regeneration effect on my screen. Dang it. Okay, let's go that. course there is. Alright. See you in a little bit then. Okay. Well, we're getting pretty good progress, I think. It's been a little quiet. Where's my... Oh, nothing's attacking me for a second. Nice. Alright, welcome back. Too bad I can't swim through it the other way. Dang it. At least I can drop off some stuff, I guess. I forgot I made that thing over here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Okay. I'm really hoping that I have enough of this deep slate. I mean, it's better than doing like the whole thing. Deep slate, you know, because that would have been a lot more blocks. Okay. Thought I saw an axolotl. Oh well. Okay, this one. is it? It's like, tell me you're a hoarder without telling me you're a hoarder, right? At least I am on Minecraft. I mean, I don't really care about things in real life, but like whenever I see a block or something, it's like, ah, you know, I don't want to waste time having to collect that later, you know? So I'll probably need it for something. Oh, come on. Working with water, though, is not always the funnest. Like, barely tap on it just to get all those. Come on. And the freaking worst of them all. I'm probably going to be streaming for about 45 more minutes or so. I definitely want to try to get this done, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected. Which, I mean, Minecraft's kind of time consuming in general, so wasn't thinking it was going to take this much time though. I think I'd practically be done if I didn't have to worry about those stinking drowns all the time. Oh gosh, speaking of the devil. Then I'm going to be working on editing a video for tomorrow. I want to get another highlight video put up tomorrow. Oh, come on. I'm gonna leave this the way it is. Nope, get back here. What editor is it? Like, what's the... And do you do it on a computer, or do you do it on, like, your phone, or... Yep. Nope, get back here. Oh my gosh, that's not what I want to do. So grab these blocks real quick. I do have some clerics, so I can always trade those in for emeralds. VLLO for mobile. It crashes on your Chromebook, but it doesn't crash on like your Your phone? Stinking drowns, man. Am I right? At least all my armor and stuff like that has mending on it now, so I don't have to worry about it so much. It is kind of weird that it wouldn't work as well on Chromebook, but honestly I do most of my editing on my phone anyway. I feel like the apps on my phone just work better typically, which is very weird. And most of the time they're free versus having to pay for them on your laptop. Yeah, this one's just not really fitting well right here. Let's do that. It's looking good. Another corner, so we're almost there. And I think I might actually go all the way to the corner. I'm not sure. Does anybody know if there's a way to regenerate deep slate? Like, oh, come on. You know, because like you can regenerate stone, and basically like it's a stone for the deep areas of the world, because it basically replaces all the stone with deep slate, right? So it's like, if you made a cobblestone generator under Y level so-and-so or whatever, wouldn't it technically supposed to make deep slate? I don't know. I have to try it out. I mean, it kind of seems like that's the way it should, but I haven't tested it. Okay, so if we do, oh gosh, these guys have like seriously good aim. That looks good. we're almost done with this part. Got all of those walls done. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to, I don't know if I just want to box that out for now or move it somewhere else completely. I might end up having to move it somewhere inside where I don't want to drain or something. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But anyway, for now, I'll just leave it there. And for this front area, because we don't really have the pillars, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. I might just close it off with the regular blocks and come back later. You know, do that side. Because these pillars, I want them to be somewhat, you know, I want them to look good, but they're not going to be the same as the... Did I forget that corner too? No, I got that corner. They're going to be different, but not sure how I'm going to work them in the same or not. Come on. I already went around the corner there. Oh, cut this one out. Alright. So we'll just close these off. I don't really like these blocks showing on the outside for some reason. So that's the reason why I'm getting rid of all of them. Jeez, look at all that. And we got this guy. I saw you. Okay, don't really care. Let's get this done. Did I get hit from the other side too? Jeez. Yeah, so for now we're just going to close this off. Well, I mean, even the diorite, andesite, and granite, you can make those blocks from other blocks. Not that, I mean, the recipes are kind of ridiculous in some sense, and they use each other to, like, basically make each other, but you could still do it. Okay, I think for here, I'm just gonna close off. Go get some more blocks. Close this off so we don't drain it on accident. But it'd be cool if we can regenerate, you know, and actually, you know, create like a generator for it. It would be pretty cool. Okay, how far do we have to go? Kind of doing this wrong a little bit. That's alright. This is all the blocks I have. See how far we can go with it. Eventually we're going to drain this whole thing as well, but for now we're just going to close this off. Oop. Actually, I probably should close these off first. So I can use a different temporary block on the inside. I mean, technically I can make up a whole bunch more of these blocks because I have the... I'll get rid of that later. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's finish this side though. Oh gosh. See, like right when I'm about to place it, I swear they wait until I'm about to like... I kind of want to go in there. Oh great. Now I just got stuck in here. Terrific. Well, once the inside's dried and we get it all lit up, then we don't have to worry about these guys. I'm not gonna want to be in the water for a while too. Get me out of here. Flipping. I got a trident on that one, so that's good. You know, I did turn down a Loyalty 3 enchantment book from a librarian just because it wasn't the one I was looking for. And it was pretty cheap too, and I'm like, man, I wish I had room enough to have every enchantment, but I just don't. So I kind of picked the better ones, I think. Okay, this isn't really matching up right here. Need to go like a little more like that. That works. And again, I'll fix this this part up here later. See if I have enough blocks to block this all off. Because I only have about 30 more minutes. I might just end up draining this off camera, which honestly, I don't know if draining this would be the most entertaining thing to watch. Because all it is just blocking it off and using sponges, waiting for the sponges to, you know, dry. But the next stream, we're going to be building this room. And I'm going to be gathering up all of the materials and stuff like that that we need for that. Probably end up making a warped wood area up top so I can gather up a whole bunch of warped wood. I don't think I'm going to need a ton of that. It's more or less the deep slate and some more basalt. What else do I need? Oh, and getting a whole bunch more quartz. So I'm going to be using quartz. Which, as I'm working on this, my guardian farms are giving me tons of fish to be able to trade the villagers for emeralds, and I'll turn those emeralds into quartz. Over time, it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to let's block that off. I'm gonna have to use these too. Most of these are just temporary anyway. Honestly, I don't know why, but this block right here is probably one of my least favorite blocks. One of the map packs that I had, they were actually pretty cool looking, but in the vanilla Minecraft, I don't really care for it that much. Okay, so let's get just something else. Gotta have something up here. I got a ton more of these, how about that? You're gonna be on, yeah, you're gonna want to be on that side. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm actually gonna need to go. So what I'll do is I'll just find myself a little way to get up here. And I need sand. And I have a whole bunch of sand. See how much I can get done here in the next 20 minutes. Dang it. But I kind of want to take a look at the outside of this real quick. Kind of get a view from... I mean, there might be a few little areas that I might want to expand it or whatever, but I think it's looking pretty good. A little bit closer so we can... There we go. See again. I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, I might want to... That was my first one, so I might want to work on that corner a little bit. But I think I'm happy with it. I might want to make that a little bit thicker. Yeah, I think I like it. I hope you guys like it too. Then the front will tie in somehow. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't know if, can I actually place this down here? Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm going to do sections. Just kind of start off into a corner and work my way a certain direction, you know? If I break this in half, I think it'll be easier. I will need to get some torches, I think. Might as well go up to here, right? Okay. Kind of a pain. Like right there. Come on, stop regenerating. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some torches in here. That used up a lot of sponges. I don't know what I was doing wrong in there. I do not have... I have one torch. Grab my furnace and bring it down here too. Okay, so in order to make it so water doesn't go all over the place, just do that. So 11 torches, I have some coal, sticks. What the... Dolphin, I don't know. You need to go, like, out this way. There. And I think I have a lot more coal up here. Torches. More torches. Perfect. That should be good enough. Let's check this, make sure it's not, because this is our last chest. I need to empty this out. Okay, 15 more minutes. So what I'm going to actually do over here is set up a little area so I can dry my sand while I'm, or not my sand, my sponges. Okay, let's put that there. Don't really want to put too much on like the ground. Try to do that a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do in this area. Don't really need an axe. Let's do that. Let's go. Not quite. Definitely not mastered the drying out of areas. Very time consuming to do this. I wonder if if I do like sections. About right? This section right there. Definitely a pain in the butt, I'll tell you that much. Missing one. There it is. Come on, 7 more sponges. Should be able to do this. Alright, well, this is going to be very time consuming. I think I'm going to do this off camera tonight and get this all squared away and start the digging process for where we want our base to be. And then I'll start getting the sorter kind of figured out so we can actually get those items placed into a little bit bigger of an area. I feel like we're going to need a lot of chests for the shards and for the crystals and for fish. Potentially, I'd like to, you know, at least take the fish out very often and, you know, trade them in for emeralds as much as I possibly can. But, you know, we need at least some space for a whole bunch of inventory, just in case we get distracted on some other stuff. We don't get it overflowing too much anyway. So we'll have to definitely have a huge area of inventory for that kind of stuff. I think for mob spawns and stuff like that, we're going to have probably the same issue once we get the mob farm up and running. This mob farm that we're going to be doing on this season is going to be just a typical mob farm. It's not going to be just a creeper farm. I think I'm going to go with just creepers, skeletons, and zombies, because one, I think the mob drops for all 3 of those are going to be useful, and then that way, you know, we just have as much mobs falling into our trap basically as much as possible. I mean, if we eliminate all mob spawns and we're able to just have just creepers spawning in, but I think that, oh crap, now I've done it. There you go. I just think that it'll be more beneficial to have a lot of different mobs, because we'll need the rotten flesh to trade for our clerics and stuff like that, to be able to get better trades, stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be room for, you know, or need for those kind of things. So, oh dang. Oh yeah, I forgot this corner. There we go. Alright, stop doing that. That's why I don't put the torches on the ground. Or at least right now. But that'll do it for my stream for today. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I got a lot done today, progress for the future. Again, today was just kind of a build and hang out with you guys kind of thing. I'd rather hang out with you guys than just do it by myself. So I'm glad that you guys showed up and made this a little bit more entertaining for me, at least. I hope it was entertaining for you. When I'm done with the stream, I'm just gonna be draining out all of this and getting it ready for tomorrow, or getting it ready for technically Monday is my goal, to have my next stream so I can actually get the bottom area done. I have a lot to gather up though. I'm gonna need a lot of, oh goodness, comparators. I'm gonna need a lot of hoppers. I'm gonna need a lot of repeaters. So there's gonna be a lot of materials that I'm gonna have to gather up and stuff. It might not be a full-blown sorter. I might do it in sections, just because it's so it's such a big task, so I might do it in sections, but more or less I just want to get the room built and then kind of a platform for the sorter to go onto, because the sorter is going to be like, it takes up I think 5 spaces. You have your main hopper system that it goes into, and then you have the hopper it goes into, then the hopper that it gets transferred to, and then the redstone torch underneath here. Yeah, so it's like I think it's 5 spaces. So this will be basically the roof of the sorting room is going to be the roof is right here, and then this whole section right here is going to be for the sorting system. So it's going to be kind of crazy a little bit, but I'll have to try to map it out and make sure that I can make it as productive as possible. Having certain items going all into one chest, I don't like having just one item per chest. So I try to make it a little bit more user friendly, because you know you want multiple items to go into one chest, so I kind of separate it out like that. All my wood items go into the same chest, not one chest per wood item, stuff like that. So we'll see. There's a lot of things that I'm probably not going to have in my sorter this season, but we'll see. I didn't even get a chance to have a sorter in my last season, so. But anyway, I will continue working on this, and I will, again, thank you very much for all your guys' support. Before you leave, if you want to hit that like button to help support my channel and to help for these videos to reach other people that like videos just like you do, you know, get in front of other viewers like yourselves, that would be greatly appreciated. If you're not already subscribed and you want to follow along on the journey of the HelixCraft server, consider subscribing, as well as following the rest of the people in the server and seeing what they're all up to. But thank you very much, and I will see you guys all in the next video.